what do people mean when they say you have to be on the same frequency as your manifestation, as what you want to manifest? So here the energetics come in, and manifestation obviously, well, it's not only thinking about something, it's not thinking positive, it's not only doing a vision board, it's also doing all the inner work, it's doing all the healing. But then there's this very intuitive element, this spiritual element, this I cannot explain how this just happened, but it just happened. And if you think about it, everything is energy, and you just understand when somebody enters the room and that person's very angry or very sad or very happy. It's even contagious, right? So you get it without really needing the other person to say, I'm sad today, because you're just going to notice. And that is that very subtle part of energetics. So to be, let's take the example of money. If you want to create a life where you don't worry about money, you had better start today to not worry about money. And then the first question that always comes in, or like one of the most, the biggest doubts is, but what do I do when I actually have a budget? Okay, you have a budget, but you can still try to change your feelings around that budget. You can still be grateful every time that you pay something. You can still be grateful every time you go to a supermarket. And even if you're on a very tight budget, you're still like, thank you, because I get to buy these things that nurture me, that give me enough energy to keep creating, you know? So you try to change your what you think about every single movement with money. You focus on the, I am relaxed about this because I trust this. Only the seeds that you plant are the ones that can grow. So if you plant a seed of being worried 24/7 about money, what is going to grow? It's the same, right? You cannot change from being worried about money to being not worried about money. And it doesn't, and that's the irony about it, it doesn't have to do with an amount of money. There are a lot of people with a very high income who can still stress about money, and there are other examples of people who have a very comparatively low income and they think completely differently about money. So I think that shows, that is like a good example to explain you have to be an energetic match. Translate that to only the seeds that you plant are the ones that can grow. So if you resonate with this, I would invite you to take that to journaling. Let's take the example of money. What do you think about money? How do you feel about money? What is the feeling that comes out when you pay bills, or when an unexpected bill arrives, or just when you put out your card and pay something? And try to fill that with gratitude.